a couple of things that created Lafayette that were key points in the growth and expansion of Lafayette. The first was the donation of land by Jean Mouton to create what is now downtown Lafayette and build the courthouse and the town hall. The second was the coming of the railroad in 1880. That took the little town that Jean Mouton had founded and made it into the hub city of South Louisiana. The creation of SLII, now the University of Louisiana, in 1900 was the third great impetus that drove us forward, that brought something here that nobody else had, that opened our new horizons to our community. The creation of the oil center was then the thing that just busted us wide open, and through all of this is the single thing that Lafayette has been a community driven by its civic leaders who went out and got the oil center, who went out and brought Interstate 10 who went out and got the railroad, who went out and got the university. And we've always looked beyond our borders since the coming of the railroad. Practically every group that has come here has a story of exile. They have all come here because they were forced from someplace else. It wasn't the same sort of exile, but it was a story where they could empathize with each other. Now, Shaq, I know what you're talking about. And that has created a certain tolerance.
I went on a trip to Canada with 28 tourism folks, and I said, why do you send people to Louisiana? Well, you heard the food and the music, but each one of them had a story. I'll tell you one because it was here in Lafayette. There was a group of seniors eating dinner, and over in the corner there was a dance teaching Zydeco. And they came over and pulled those 8 seniors out of their chairs and taught them the Zydeco dance. Now, this tour lady told me from Canada, that was 3 years ago. Those people still talk about it today.
We are just different, and in a good way. You know, people come here and they don't come to see a fancy museum. They don't come to see skyscraper buildings. They come to experience who we are, experience our culture. And when they do, they love it. And they come back and they bring a friend. And the friend comes back and brings a friend.
The challenge we've got is to get those people that land in New Orleans to understand there's more than just New Orleans and Louisiana. New Orleans is going to be fine. You know, I traveled the state for a year campaigning, and I told everybody it's a 38-to-1 return. For every dollar we invest, we get $38 return. Until I had the job, I didn't actually see it, and it absolutely is true. So we're going to have to get creative, and we are, but the return on investment doesn't lie. I tell you, you're fortunate to have leaders in this parish that truly get it. And I couldn't be more proud of all the elected officials in this region, how they've stepped up to the plate and gone beyond the call of duty for the arts, for culture, for tourism. You know, in some areas of the state, you have one that stands out. Here, they all work together. They're all pulling the same direction. And it's a lesson for the rest of the state to learn, and how it's done.